If I could be you, and you could be me for just 1 hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's minds. If you could see you through my eyes instead of your ego, I believe you'd be surprised to see that you've been blind. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes.
Hello and welcome on behalf of the entire Center team to the Walk in Their Shoes Virtual Walk 2021. I'm Samara, Executive Director of the Center for Sexual Assault Survivors. This year, we were forced to hold our fundraiser virtually. Though we are not gathering in person, we have teams and individuals who committed to walking and showing solidarity with survivors in the community. We have raffles, musical performances, and special guest appearances you don't want to miss. Sexual assault is an unfortunately pervasive issue. Whether you know it or not, you most likely know someone who has been affected. By raising awareness and raising money today, we can create a safer community together. The Center provides free and confidential services to everyone in the community. These include 24/7 crisis hotline, crisis counseling, support groups, community awareness, as well as education and training. If you need help with disclosing or need to talk to someone during this event, you may call our office today, and our team will be ready to assist you. Below is our hotline number and our donation information. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Donnie Tuck, Mayor of the City of Hampton. On behalf of the members of Hampton City Council, our city staff, and the residents of our great city, I want to thank you for what you do. Your work advocating for an end to sexual violence, including educating and raising awareness, is crucial, as is your support and empowerment of those who've been victimized. This work, your work, has been needed more than ever in the past 12 months. During a year of international lockdowns, economic challenges, and stress on hospitals and medical providers, employees and employers, sexual violence has increased. In fact, the United Nations group that addresses violence against women and girls has called the increased violence and sexual violence a shadow pandemic. Evidence shows that rates of sexual violence increase during states of emergency, including natural disasters, active conflicts, and health crises. For example, one report indicated that sexual assault increased by 45% during Hurricane Katrina and the recovery period in 2005. The stress, fear, and sense of helplessness associated with emergencies tend to increase risk factors for perpetration of violence against women. According to one United Nations publication, quote, "The COVID-19 pandemic has only intensified violence against women and girls, particularly in, but not limited to, the domestic sphere. While the world's attention is focused on containing COVID-19, this other scourge is growing, exacerbated by the very measures put in place to mitigate the spread of the virus, such as lockdowns, social distancing, and other forms of restrictions on movement," end quote. Of course, sexual violence does not only affect women and girls. Boys and men can also be victims, and oftentimes those victims may not come forward due to society's stigma. At a time when your services were needed more than ever, you did not lock down, and you did not stop working. You reinvented, you shifted, you kept counseling sessions open, groups running efficiently, trained volunteers online, and even added a men's group. You discovered a new way to implement services in a safe and confidential manner, and you remained in touch with your community partners. As a direct result of your efforts, more people are safe, and more people have been taught, trained, and prepared to help themselves and others. Your work is stressful, and you're all subject to burnout and working in this difficult arena. Congratulations on what you are accomplishing. I thank you, and Hampton thanks you. I hope you keep up the good work until a day when this work is no longer needed.
Hey everybody, it's Phil Gates, blues artist, record producer. I'd like to play a little bit in support of Walk in Their Shoes. This is a great benefit and a great cause, and I want to play a song called End of Time. It's an uplifting blues song, a blues song that has a positive spin on it, and it's about love until the end of time. Let's check it out. Love you until the end of time. Yes, I'm gonna love you till the end of time. It's all I know, baby, I can't get you off my mind. You're gonna love me like a brand new day. Yes, you're gonna love me like a brand new day. It's all I know, baby, is our love will never sway.
The Hampton Commonwealth Attorney's Office and the Hampton Victim Services Unit walks to support victims of sexual assaults and to bring awareness of Sexual Assault Month in April.
We are the Norfolk Family Justice Center. We are walking in support of the Center for Sexual Assault. Walk in their shoes.
We are walking to end sexual assault against victims of crime.
I want to stop sexual assault.
I am walking for those in my family.
And I'm walking for those that don't have a voice.
We are Transitions Family Violence Services.
We are walking to support the Center for the Sexual Assault Survivors.
We are walking to support survivors, and you can too.
Hello, I am Sydney Ewell, and I am the Victim Services Program Manager at the Center for Sexual Assault Survivors. Sexual assault is a prevalent issue in every community that affects all people from all walks of life. We all know someone that has been impacted by sexual violence, whether we are aware or not. Sexual assault can include unwanted sexual behaviors that a person does not and or cannot consent to, regardless of age, gender, race, or socioeconomic status. The Center for Sexual Assault Survivors holds Walk in Their Shoes every year to continue to show our support of survivors and let the community know that there are free and confidential resources here to promote healing from sexual trauma and provide education and awareness. We are striving for a world free of sexual violence, and this walk helps the center to continue its work toward that goal by providing crisis intervention, advocacy, support groups, trainings, and ongoing community education. Thank you for supporting the center.
Hello, my name is Tina. I work with the Center for Sexual Assault Survivors. We would like to thank everyone that is donating and that has donated. As of April 1st, our top teams and our top donors, we would like to thank you. Norfolk Family Justice Center, Children of Deaf Adults Against Sexual Violence, We Are Unbreakable, Sister David Ann Niskey, Riverside Regional Medical Center, Peninsula Funeral Home, and Warwick Lodge 336 via Mr. John Gleason. Thank you for your donation and your support.
Hey everybody, as you know, this year we will have a digital walk in their shoes events. My name is Letitia Bland. I'm also a captain in the Air Force, and I just want to come online to say I want to support Walk in Their Shoes this year because as a military SARC, I send victims to the center all the time so that they can become survivors. I really believe in their program. I believe in what they do, and I'm always here to support victims and believe in them. And I'm here with my wife here who is walking with me this year. So tell them why you're walking.
I'm walking in their shoes this year because I believe and support victims, and I'm so proud of Tisha for being a part of the center and immersing herself in the community.
Thanks.
Thank you guys.
This year's for the Walk in Their Shoes. Just want to let you know that for our survivors out there that we are walking with you.
My name is Dewan, and I serve as a board member at the center. I'm currently walking with my family to support Walk in Their Shoes. I walk because this cause is important and dear to me, and I will always support the center because they are committed to creating a world free of sexual violence.
Hi, my name is Ariana, and I'm here walking with my mom to support Walk in Their Shoes.
I support the cause Walk a Mile in Their Shoes because I am a survivor myself, and this is something that I enjoy doing with my family every year.
My name is Aaron, and this is my son Dante, and we're supporting Walk in Their Shoes. This is something that we do every year because we're truly passionate about what it stands for.
Hey everyone, my name is Robert Utaro. I'm a rape crisis counselor and author of the book To the Survivors. I'm very thankful to be part of this event, and I just want to share a couple of messages with you. I've been a rape crisis counselor, an advocate, a public educator for over 13 years now. And I have seen some truly horrific things and beautiful transformations in people. Sexual violence is deeply damaging. It is incredibly prevalent. It's horrific, and I don't believe we even have words to truly describe the horror that it is in this world. But I have seen so much strength in people. I see people grow and heal. I see people live very healthy, happy, functional lives, spiritual lives. This doesn't have to control and cripple you. It really doesn't. It may take some time, but you can get there. I know you can. I've seen it. A couple things. I would just say that you're not to blame for anything that anyone did to you, ever. That's a choice on them for what they did. To women and men and transgendered people and however you identify or don't identify, it's not your fault. You're not to blame. You're not alone. You're never alone. People will hear you. People will listen to you. People will work with you. But I would also urge you to be patient with yourself. There's no timetable for this. Don't give yourself a timetable, and don't allow other people to give you a timetable of where you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to get there. It really is different for everyone. It can take some time, but know that you will get there. You are loved immeasurably. You are loved more than you know, and you have so many gifts in this world. Embrace them. Always reach out for help if you need it. And if you do reach out and share something very intimate and personal and someone responds to you poorly, don't let that hinder you from speaking again. Go to someone else. Go to someone who will take care of you. Be with them, and you'll get through this. Never hesitate to reach out if you need anything. We're sending you love and strength and peace always. God bless you all.
There are so many reasons why we walk and who we walk for, and we just want to thank you for sharing with us and for walking with us. And we are especially grateful for you for getting up and taking part in this virtual walk event with us. And we're going to get you ready to walk in just a moment, but before we do that, we have some amazing raffle prizes to give away. We are just so grateful to the different businesses and organizations that have donated their items to us. And we also have some amazing musical performances from some amazingly talented artists. So I hope that you'll stick around for what's next.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Chavers, Domestic Violence Specialist.
And I am Nisha Himes, Domestic Violence Outreach Liaison. And together, we make up part of the Domestic Violence team with the Newport News Police Department.
we would like to express our support for the tremendous work the center provides in their effort to diminish sexual violence and intimate partner violence in the Hampton Roads area.
And we recognize that you can't really understand a person's experience until you walk the mile in their shoes.
This is why fundraisers and campaigns of awareness are so important in bringing light to this issue.
And while we work together to advocate against violence in our community, we would like to thank the center for their active role in eliminating and reducing sexual violence.
We need you, we appreciate you, and stand committed along with you as you bring hope and help to survivors.
To the center we say,
thank you.
Hi, I'm Crystal and this is Arlene, and we are so excited to present the raffles for our walk. The first one is for a $50 gift card to Taijin Jasu, and that's going to be going to Jessica Womack. Congratulations, Jessica. The next one is a $20 First Watch gift card, and that is going to be going to Jesus Garcia. The next one is a Mission Barbecue gift basket. That's going to Hannah Hodges. Next up, we have a $20 First Watch gift card. That is for Keisha St. Clair. And last up, we have a very special Signs of Love customized yard sign rental. Going to Roberta Hughes. Wow. And before we go through our next ones, we're going to take a quick break for our special performance by Yes Culture. They're a local band from Hampton Roads. You can usually check them out playing at C3 Calvary Community Church. We hope you enjoy the performance as much as we do.
When I wake up in the morning and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning bears heavy on my mind. When I look at you, Lord, and the world's all right with me, just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be. It's gonna
performance from Yes Culture. Thank you so much for that. Arlene's going to dive in with our next round of raffle winners.
Hi everyone, my name is Arlene, as Crystal said. We're going to go right into it. I have a ZQ pillow, and we're going to, looks like, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your last name, Melissa McTizick. Congratulations. The next one is, we have for Scratch Bakery, one of my favorite places. 1 dozen of cupcakes, $35 gift card for that. Oh, pick 2, sorry. And we have, and I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing this, Robert Utanero. $50 gift card from Monsoon. Olivia Sheffield. Brick House Tavern. $20 certificate as Crystal mix those up a little bit. And we have Linda Austin, $20 Tavern, Brick House Tavern coupon. We have another Brick House Tavern for $20. Why do I keep picking 2? I apologize. And we have, and I apologize for mispronouncing his name, Slomar Sadawick. We have a 25 gift card for CVS. And that will go to Jessica Dobson. And lastly, we have this beautiful, right here, Wawa gift bag. And that is going to go to Krista Fulton. Thank you so much for that, everyone. And I hope you enjoy your gifts. And now we have United Soul, actually an excellent band. I've had the opportunity myself to view them several times. For 3 decades, international record artists United Souls have captivated audience with their explosive style and mesmerizing rhythms. If you've never seen a United Souls show, check out this clip from their 30th anniversary Searching for United Soul concert that took place live at Elevation 27, and that they were gracious enough to provide this for our event. We invite you to dance, sing, and just have a good time.
My one solution is hungry, cause she stays strong. Yeah, yeah, she is always in my corner, right there where I want her. All the other girls are tempting, but I'm keeping when you're gone. They say, do you need me? Do you think I'm pretty? You will make you feel like cheating. I'm like, no. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader, but she is always right there. I appreciate the vibes. And it's just a shoulder shrug. I see your hands in the back. I see your hands in the back. This reggae music like old school church. Just wave if you hear me. Let the church say. Affection. Baby, did I mention I don't need no other girl? No, I don't need an ex. But my mother thinks she's cool, she thinks I made the right select. So the only thing that's left for me to do, I'm the president. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. She is always right there, and I need her. Oh, I think that I found myself a cheerleader. Everybody, yeah.
job, United. So thank you so much. And like I told y'all, I'm sure y'all enjoyed that. So we're gonna go back into pulling the last of our raffles. So good luck. We have a $20 mellow mushroom pizza box here, and that's going to go to, sorry y'all, Anna Smith.
The next one is a $25 BJ's Restaurant and Brew House gift card. And that is going to Robin Weisbrod.
And then we have a $20 gift card to Cove Tavern Restaurant. And that is going to go to Catherine Hooper Hatcher.
We have another $25 gift card to Cove Tavern Restaurant. And that is going to Rachel Rixby.
And the last raffle that we have here is a $15 gift card to Nawambi's Indian Restaurant. And that is going to, let me mix it up real good here. That one is going to Letitia Blend Thurgood. So congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your support.
Hey everyone, this concludes 2021's Walk in Their Shoes event. Thank you all so much for joining us and being with us. I know we couldn't all be together in person because of COVID, and we want to really take care of one another. But I thank you all for being with us in the collective of our hearts and our minds in support of survivors. I want to thank all of our performers. Thank you all so much for expending your talents with us and just sharing that time and that space with us. Also want to make sure that we thank our lovely volunteers who really had a hand in planning and executing this event. And of course, the center staff for working diligently every day to make sure this still happened. Thank you so much for attending. It is my distinct honor to introduce a good friend of mine, Wendy B., who's going to do a great restorative yoga warm-up with you all right now. And then after that, lace up your shoes and go out and walk. Thank you so much. See you next year.
Hi, my name is Wendy B. of Wendy B. Yoga, and in this video I'll be guiding you through a very calming meditation and yoga practice. I'll start out by just walking you through my background and why I teach trauma-informed yoga, and then of course we'll get to the practice itself. So to start, I will say that I've been practicing yoga for about 6 years now, for a little over 6 years now. And I was very lucky to take part in a teacher training where the instructor was very much of the mindset that all yoga practices, all yoga teachers should be trauma informed. So the way that I approach my classes is very much in line with that. And ultimately what I try to do for my students, what I'm going to try to do for you today is to create a space where you feel not only safe but supported, where you're given permission to just be present with whatever is coming up, whether that be emotional or physical, and for you to just not only be present with that, but for you to perhaps manage what comes up, what happens when that comes up. So whether it's anxiety or fear, or within the body itself, like physical manifestation. So the breath quickens or the heart rapidly beats. So again, my job is just to give you permission and create the space for that discovery and for that journey to occur. But I just advise you to remember throughout this practice that everything is optional. You know, consider this a buffet, right? You don't necessarily have to participate in anything that doesn't quite serve you. And you deep down inside know what does serve you. So yeah, with that being said, we'll begin seated with our legs crossed. I have my legs crossed here. And we'll just rest the hands gently on the thighs here, maybe moving the hips a little bit, making sure you can really feel those sits bones making contact with the earth. And on an inhale, we'll reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Exhale, drop the shoulders down the back. I invite you to close the eyes or begin to maybe lower that gaze. Taking a deep inhale and a deep exhale. And taking a few moments here to just settle. Letting go of the day thus far and any to-do list that you have ahead. And just being here. Good, awesome. So from here, I'm going to start inviting you to draw your attention inward to your body, just noticing how your body's feeling today. And we're not trying to judge anything, not trying to judge the body, just simply noticing. Do you feel restless or still? Do you feel a heaviness or a lightness in the body? Good. Again, just being present with what is. And on our next inhale, we're going to slowly start to notice where we're feeling the breath, the sensation of the breath in the body. So on our inhale, the chest expands, crown of the head reaches up. And on an exhale, the opposite. Everything sinks, muscles soften. So at this point, we're going to begin exercising control over our breathing. First, by isolating our breath through our nostrils, which just means breathe through your nose. And secondly, by matching the length of that inhale to the length of that exhale. Good. Just taking any choppiness out of your breathing, ensuring that the breath is one fluid movement. And remembering that the breath is our anchor. So anytime we feel lost on the mat or even off the mat or feel overwhelmed, just remembering that we can always go back to that controlled breathing. On our next inhale, we'll go ahead and blink those eyes open. So let's go ahead and make our way onto our mats if you're not there already. And from here, keeping our legs crossed, what we're going to do is begin with some neck rolls. So we're going to inhale here and exhale left ear over left shoulder. Good. And then go ahead and tuck that chin into the chest. And then right ear over right shoulder. And then go ahead and send that head back. Let the chin raise. Yeah, left ear over left shoulder. Chin to center. So these are called neck rolls. Feel free to begin moving with your own breath and just participating in your own version of neck rolls, a version that serves your body today on the mat. Good. And remember, just trying not to judge, right? Trying not to judge what's coming up. And we'll do one more round of neck rolls here. Kind of making it a fluid round movement here. Before we meet back in center, head over heart, heart over pelvis. And let's go ahead and make our way onto our hands and knees. Just taking our time and getting there. Good. So when we get to our hands and knees here, we just want our fingers to be spread nice and wide, our knuckles to be making contact with the earth. And from here, we're going to wake up the spine a bit by dropping the belly, and the gaze is going to look up. And on an exhale, we're going to round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale, drop the belly, tailbone slopes up. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll meet back in a neutral spine. Good, awesome. So from here, knees are going to be about as wide as the mat, and the big toes are going to touch, We're gonna make our way into a child's pose by slowly pressing our butt back, using our hands here. So really allowing that butt to be sent back, 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 until you feel like you've reached your body's appropriate edge. And when you have, go ahead and sink the forehead towards the earth here. Good, allowing that head to get heavy. So this is an awesome pose to release the low back. A lot of tension is usually carried there. Good, and on an inhale, we'll slowly come back up onto our hands and knees. So from here, let's go ahead and make our way back to the seat. And we'll go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together, creating this diamond shape with our legs. So this diamond shape with our legs can look different for everybody, right? You can either go ahead and bring your heels in if that feels comfortable for you, or you can press them out. Either way, we're gonna go ahead and grab these feet and inhale the chest proud, and exhale, begin to slowly hinge at the hips, reaching that chest towards the feet here. Good, making sure both sits bones are making contact with the earth, maybe reaching just a little bit more. Good, and we'll inhale to slowly come back up. So from here, let's go ahead and close these legs and bring the soles of the feet to the earth. So I'm gonna go on my side so that you can see me. So from here, we're just gonna go ahead and give our knees a nice big hug here. Give the chin a nice tuck, nice rounding of the spine. Taking a few breaths here, just noticing how you can hear your breathing. Maybe calling to mind one thing that you're grateful for, one person, one experience. So long as we have gratitude, we will always have enough. And we'll slowly come up from here. So let's go ahead and make our way back to that leg cross pose. We call that easy pose in yoga. And this will be our final posture where we'll close our meditation. So go ahead and allow your body to get into alignment here, head over heart, heart over pelvis. Hands rest on the thighs again, palms up or down, yogi's choice. And from here, I invite you to close the eyes or lower the gaze once again. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Just taking a few moments here to notice if your body feels any different after about 10 minutes of practice. If your mind feels any different. Good, we'll bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Blink the eyes open if they're not already. And we'll close our practice with 3 cleansing breaths here. Let's inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out the mouth. 2 more, inhale, nice and big. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. The light within me honors and respects the light within each of you. May you be well, may you be at peace, and may you be loved. Namaste.
Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Before you abuse